The referee in charge for this matchup is Mark Wallen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the inaugural JCI1.
Jesse, the guillotine enthusiast, living up to his name by jumping to guillotine. But now he's found himself in bottom position.
Yeah, a great job there by Maravich, realizing that he was indeed in trouble, as Sneath did snatch on that guillotine very quickly. But now, from the bottom, it's a triangle that Sneath has thrown up. Jessica, you see him stacking, but at the end of the day, if it's not going to be the armbar, it's going to be the triangle that does him in from here.
I always go triangle before armbar. I know that it's not completely locked up. He's kind of gripping for life right now, but, oh, he transitions, kind of threatens the armbar, but again, that's not necessarily the most safe bet, as you can easily defend it.
And credit to Maravich for remaining cool under pressure there. Obviously, it was submission attempt one right after the next by Sneath, but remaining resilient, remaining composed. There you see Maravich now grabbing that front headlock position, potentially looking to threaten something there.
Pretty impressive for a blue belt, honestly.
At the end of the day, these are two blue belts that are competing, but one thing that I've picked up on as an old school guy, blue belts are not made equally to the way they used to be, Jessica.
They are not they are not the blue belts full time, for sure. Both of the guys seem extremely composed, and they know their paths to victory.
Well, not just that, but if they're willing to take a step onto the big stage like this, obviously their goals are a little bit greater than the local tournament, per se. There's your front headlock there by Maravich.
Sneath is staying calm under pressure. He needs to start fighting off those grips. It looks like Maravich is going for a choke.
Potentially threatening there a Darce or some sort of headlock variation. We know there's a lot of different options from there. If you're Sneath, what are you looking for right here, Jessica?
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, no, it feels like from the bottom, Sneath is digging that underhook, but at the end of the day, that front headlock is still absolutely, it was real peril until that very moment right there, actually.
No, he was staying calm under pressure. I would have probably gone for kind of a deep half guard kind of move, but he's created enough space. It looks like Maravich is going for a front choke.
Yeah, that is a Darce. This time a grip is a little different, but for lack of better words, squirrely from the bottom remains Sneath.
Twisting arm control. Twisting arm control. Yeah. Right there.
Gain an advantage like that. You can't let him get too far ahead of you, so he's doing the best. He's more defensive, though. He needs to get into a position where he can advance in an offensive way.
Here at the JCI1, of course, we have a submission-only rule set. It's pretty simple, Jessica. Either you tap the guy, you put him to sleep, or you put him out. I mean, at the end of the day, we do have judges that we will pull in if after the end of regulation, we complete a 3-minute overtime. If there is still not a winner at that point, we'll go to the judges. But look at that, a little catch wrestling there, possibly from Jason Maravich.
Maravich is doing his best to keep the judges out of it, which I always err on that side of caution. But Sneath attacking a leg now. And this is where he needs to be. He's spent most of the match thus far being in a defensive position.
Threatening a potential knee bar to heel hook transition now is Sneath. Once upon a time, blue belts weren't allowed to do leg locks, Jessica. I love seeing the advancements nowadays. I love seeing that these guys are competing at such a high level, even just a couple years into their training. Jason just 3 years into his training.
It really shows the progression of the sport, honestly, to this point. When in the past, you've seen blue belts kind of abandon position before submission, being really aggressive, but these guys are very positionally aware. Even though they're going for submission after submission, they know where they're at, they know what their opponent wants to do, which is impressive.
A nasty squeeze from the top by Maravich as Sneath was looking to get a little perpendicular from the bottom. Back to that front headlock we go. It feels like this is a position Maravich is very comfortable from. Now potential anaconda grip here. Rolling for the anaconda there is Maravich. Now these
Sneath defending well by bringing that high underhook. He's getting into half guard position. I would even dive deeper into the half guard position and work for a sweep, work to come up into more of a 50-50 position. And there he goes after that guillotine again. He does love a guillotine, which he told.
A great job of sitting up and realizing the potential headlock there. And a tap!
It's the tap!
Jesse Sneath weathers a storm there from Maravich and gets the job done.
Well done. Well done. Very impressive.
Very slick. Great job by both fighters remaining composed as they were just constantly throwing submission attempts at each other. But the cooler head prevailed as it was Jesse Sneath snatching up a beautiful guillotine there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of guillotine choke submission victory from our MMA, Jesse Sneath. And a round of applause to his opponent, Jason Maravich.